What is up, guys? Welcome back to another awesome episode of Railroader. I'm by myself today. I'm just kind of cleaning up a little bit from the last couple of episodes. I'm kind of moving around these last couple of cars and just controlling all of the locomotives at once. I got this one just arrived here, number 2 Blackjack, back here at the Whittier station. We got some of these cars here that are for the sawmill. Let's see. 3. Ace is on his way back to the Epps interchange. There is a load of cars there that arrived. And number 1 is also heading back to Epps. Let's pull up the map here. Maybe we can get a better idea of where everybody's at. There's number 3 right there moving this way. Number 1 coming into Epps. I'm not exactly too sure. Tidmouth was controlling where he was going. I believe he's going to Epps because these cars here have to get back to the interchange. And then we have way over here, number 2. And my goal for today, the rest of the day anyway, is to move around these cars and maybe run a passenger service, since we do have a lot of passengers waiting at the depot, and that should be some easy money. And how much debt we are in, we're going to need all the money we can get. Let's get to it here. I might do a little bit of sped up video for some of this. I'm not going to be driving the trains manually much because I have to drive all 3 trains. So switching back between them and running them manually would be kind of a pain in the butt. So let's see. These ones got to go there. We'll switch to number 1. Check out where he's at. Number 1. Okay, it's going down this siding right here. This is those new trains that need to go somewhere. We'll be taking care of that. Should probably get some more coal and water in number 1 as well. Number 3. Still doing some switching around, trying to get over to this side of the river. Why can't I move? Oh, shoot. Oh no. Boom. Oh, I didn't realize I was controlling the wrong locomotive. Oh no. Okay, let's check out the condition here. Condition is 98, so that's good. 98. Everything seems to be still in good condition. Oops. All right, let's try this again, shall we? We're going back here. Gotta remember that. Just because you're looking at the engine doesn't mean that's the one you're controlling. All right. I want this one selected now. Now we can go into manual mode, turn the brakes off, forward, give it a little bit of throttle, separate the caboose. Probably doesn't have to be much. There we go. We'll bring it to a stop. Separate here. And let's see, I got number 3 coming down this track. So, and he's going to be plugging along here pretty soon. Let's see where is he at? There he is right here. So he's getting pretty close. So I'm going to bring myself right here. We'll use number 3, Ace, to pull this train. We might send number 1 for the passenger service. We need to oil these trucks. Actually, he has lots of coal, but we're going to fill up on water. I'm going to take over manual control because he just blew past it, but that's all right. All right. Let's go check on number 2, Blackjack here. Uncouple that car. All right, number 3 just finished. Oh. Making sure there's nothing here that needs to stay here. Could use that coal. Okay. I'll fly up the river here. I could just use the map. We'll put this long train down this one right here. I got some handbrakes applied. There we go. Get some coal into number 1 here. Go ahead and pull forward and get some water as well. Okay, so it looks like we only have the 1 passenger car, and we're going to need more. So I'm going to buy some passenger cars here, I think. Ooh, an observation car. That'd be fun. The last car in the train. Okay. We'll go ahead and purchase one of those. I think we have the money for it. Yes. All right, so we'll need to take out another loan to get that car. So we're just going to take out that much. I think at that point, we are maxed out. We cannot purchase any more. But that'll pay for itself before too long, I'm sure. And we should probably get one more car. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. Okay, we're going to go with this one because it can hold 84 passengers. So we're going to purchase that one too. Purchase. Perfect. Now, I'll have number 1 hook up to him. And then hook up to the caboose. Let's see, we're kind of facing the wrong direction here. We need to put number 1 on the turntable. Now, I've never done this. I haven't asked Tidmouth how to do it. I'm just going to try and figure it out. So I'm going to come down here. Well, first let me check on the other ones because they are doing things. Okay, yeah. Well, like number 2 here. I was thinking about using number 2 to run the passenger service, but we gotta haul logs pretty soon, I'm guessing. And I wanted to kind of hang around this area. So let's see here. We need to pull it forward. Already in forward. Just give it a little throttle. Oop. Okay, I'm controlling number 1. Oh crap. Just bring it to a stop. There we go. Well, I tell you, that'll get you every time. All right. Manual. Forward. There we go. All right, so this one here. Whoa, what are we doing with it? Oh, okay, yeah. We have to switch these around. So we got to figure out where they're going. And that's Ella House. I know that that is a ways away, so we're just going to put the Ella House ones that go pretty far away down this track here. So I will have him do that. Okay, 2's done getting coal. Pull it forward. Get some water. We need to figure this thing out. And again, I'm not 100% sure on how to do it. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Too much though. Okay, come on. Right there. Think that'll do. Stand off to the side here. Go into third person. And tell number 1 to get on it. I cannot? Okay. I'm gonna go have him go forward. Now I'll have to do it manually, I'm guessing. I guess probably can't tell him to stop on the turntable for some reason. I'm fine with that. All right. Whoa. Well, sometimes this camera is really weird. We'll put this one down this line as well. They kind of both go in the same direction, so it's good that this one's kind of on the end, because it'll probably be one of the first ones to be dropped off. Perhaps. I really haven't looked at the rest of this train, so we got another Ella Farm supply. So we'll just do it piece by piece. Not a big deal. Whoa, let's see. I did leave some cars way back over here. Again, I could use the map, but it's easier just to fly. These cars here need to go to their homes. I dropped them off on the way here. So the Stenzel, I believe, is up here. Yep. And that is strange because we're not going to have enough space. We're going to have to push it in. And the other one goes in this track right here, I believe. Yes. So we're going to bring number 2 down here and get them in place. So we'll probably need to be on this side of it. All right, number 3 is ready to go. We'll break it right there. And put them down this track. And number 1 is now on the turntable. Somewhat. We're going to go into manual mode. And we're going to select the right locomotive here. Oh, and I just screwed that up too, didn't I? That was number 2 I was controlling. Oh, number 2, yeah. All right. Hang on 1 second. Got to go. He is flying down this track in manual mode now. So we're going to kill his throttle. We're going to go like that. And tell him again where to go. Because I screwed that up. All right. Now we can go to number 1. I got to get used to switching the check mark first and then look at it. All right, so number 1, we are... No, hang on. We got to go to number 3 first. I want to keep this one moving as much as possible because it's going to be the longest, I believe. So number 3 is selected. We will put it down this one. There we go. And now we can go back to number 1. Bingo. And go manual mode. Break off forward. Just give it a little bit. Kind of want to balance out the turntable, likely. All right. So now we want to turn it. Turn around. Oh. Can I control this? I was hoping I can control it from third person, and maybe I can. I just don't know how. Because this is going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Oh, wow. Did I just get that? I did. Awesome. All right. Now, stand out of the way. Go back into third person here. We'll go into this one. Okay, we want this car on the back. This is our observation car. So we're going to hook up to him. We'll push him into the caboose. We'll unhook it, come into this one, hook up to it, back it up, hook up to it, and we'll make our passenger train. Sounds good to me. All right. Number 3 is at the waypoint. Check the box first. There we go. Click. All right. Number 1. Okay, number 2 coming in here. We're probably going to have to make space for it. Nope, we don't have to. Good. I was going to push it in a little bit more if we needed to, but looks like we don't have to. So that is great. All right, now we're going to tell number 2, which we have selected, to go into the front of this wagon. Box car. And we will push it into its siding right there. Now I do have a passenger car around here somewhere. I'm not sure what Tidmouth did with it. So let's see if we can try and locate it while we're waiting. Oh, we have to get number 1 here first. All right, so we need to uncouple here and tell number 1 to go hook up to this one. Yeah, that is the observation. So because it's in the back, we get a 20% boost to our revenue, which is good news. And let's see. Repair destination is not set. We can tell it. Well, we don't need to set that right now anyway. Passenger. We're going to be hitting up all the stations. And we're going to do the same for this one here as well. Perfect. Wait for him to get hooked up here. Turn the handbrake off. All right. Now we'll hook to the front of it. And we have ourselves a nice little passenger train. All right, number 2 is at the waypoint. We'll have number 2 go there. All right, so while that's doing that, let's see if we can locate our missing passenger car. Got a handbrake on. There we go. Equipment. Passenger. Follow. Okay. So this passenger car is currently sitting here at, I believe this is Bryson. Yeah. So we can pick this passenger car up and put it in the front as well. Then we'll have lots of passenger space for all these wonderful passengers looking to travel. I need to see how many passengers are waiting. Thought you did that by holding it over the station sign. Oh, there we go. We have 110 passengers waiting. So there we go. And number 1 is at the waypoint. So we can tell it now to head that direction. I'm just going to have them pull up right there. We'll break the engine from the rest of the train, hook up to this one, put it in the front, and we'll have 3 passenger cars total. Number 3 is at the end of track. What does this mean? Oh, okay. No, that's perfect. You did good. Okay, let's see. I want you to go back across the river. Oh, here we are. And hook up there. Why are you going down? Oh, I see. I saw this green arrow right here, and I thought it was going way down that way. I'm like, why would you need to do that? Silly goose. See, I'm just looking around to see if there's anything that's full. I don't think so, because it hasn't actually been a full day yet since Tidmouth and I placed all these cars all over this area. Ton of work. Even though it feels in real time, that was like a week ago that we did that. And game time, that was like 10 minutes ago. So. All right, number 2 is at the waypoint. We can disconnect from it. Perfect. Now, let's see. I'm going to pull up the map really quick, and we are going to go up to Ella. I'm going to check Ella out here, because we do have some cars here. I just want to see if they were ready to go yet. No, that car's not. I wish I'd click on that, and it doesn't seem like I clicked close enough for someone. I'm just looking around for any more cars that might need to be moved around. So I guess number 2 then can go back to the sawmill area, hook up to this log train, get ready to take this log train again. We'll keep the logs rolling as much as we can. So, oh no, you're good, dude. You can stop doing what you were doing. Are you disconnected? Yeah, disconnected. This is approaching something. Approaching car, perhaps. Yeah, approaching CRR. So, I don't know why it's trying to approach it. That's all right. We're going to tell him to go hook up to this this log car. See how number 1's getting along here? Shouldn't have a conflict with number 3. That must be a no whistle in city limits. Coming into Bryson. Three has arrived at waypoint, but I'm going to take care of number 1 here first. Passenger probably relieved that a train is here, but wondering why did it stop so short of the platform. All right, we're going to uncouple from there. We're going to select number 1. I'm going to come around to this side and hook up to this passenger car. And then we'll put it on the in between right here. Then we'll have nice long train to take. Woohoo. All right. see. We got that one good. Couple. Select number 3. Come around this side. Southern Chemical. Where are these guys going? Oh, yeah. Let's see. So that is... We're going to pull them in this way. We're going to have to do a runaround. I'll have to pull them down here, actually. Do a runaround and get on the other side of them and push them. Actually, we'll put them down this track. We'll run around on this track, and then we can push them in because this is a push in, not a pull in, if that makes any kind of sense. All right, number 2 is at the waypoint. Oh yeah, he's unloading logs here. Whoa! Camera just did something fun. That was great. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. Unfortunately, number 1 had to go way down here to the other end of the yard to be able to reverse. And he's going to have to come all the way back down here with that empty passenger car to back it up into here. Not a big deal, but still kind of a pain in the butt, especially if you're a passenger sitting in the station wondering where your train is. Or the engine to your train is. Anyway. All right, number 2. Okay, yep. All right, so number 3 is now at the waypoint. Let's see, Southern Chemical. These are all going to Southern Chemical here, so we will break it right there. And we have number 3 selected still. We're going to back them down this track right here. All right, number 1 just got hooked up to this empty car. We're going to tell him to go now and put it right there. This looks like a fun roundhouse. Let me check this out. Is this one of ours? I think this is that Bryson station. And I wonder if we can get coal and water here as well. If there's any coal in this tower. There is. So if we need coal, we can come here. But I think we ordered a car for Ella, for the Ella interchange. But we might want to order one for here as well. Depends on how much time we're going to be spending in this area. I don't really know. So I'll wait for my partner Tidmouth to help me with that decision. So, all right, let's see. Pull up the map. Look at number 3. He's backing down that line. So we're going to teleport there. Just going to climb on number 3 while we do this instead of me running around all over the place. Oh, sit down. Thank you. Whoa, okay. Number 3. There we go. All right, tell number 3 to run around. And we'll push these cars in to where they need to go. They're both going to R1, which I believe is this track right here. Check the logs. The logs are still... Whoa! Boy, it does not... Camera does not like moving when it's still loading in assets. That's going to be a while. How's this locomotive? Some of these cars and stuff might need to be fixed. So I'm just trying to check in the condition. Like, because I derailed one of them. And I'm guessing it needs to be repaired at some point. I know what car it was. It was last car here. But am I actually clicking on it here? Or okay. Before we take off too, I'm gonna have to check the oil and all the trucks. I should probably do that with the passenger car. I didn't do that with the passenger car yet either. So which is now there. So yay. Let's see. Let's pull forward. We will get onto the platform. I'll go forward. Thinking probably like that will probably do it. I don't know for sure. Control click that one. Passenger. We want to check all the boxes. We got 84 passengers in that car, 25 in that one, and this one is loading up. We got number 3 coming in. All right. Number 3, you're going to go right here. I'm probably going to have to push this other car in a little bit deeper. 0 passengers waiting. All right. So our next stop then is, I believe, Ella Station. So we want to check everything. Make sure everything's checked. I want everything checked. I know I de-checked the Bryson because we're here. But is it going to stay that way? Yeah, it's going to switch them off for me. Yeah. All right, because we're still here. So let's go to Ella Station. We'll just click that like so. We will tell number 1 to come here. And like that. There we go. We'll bring him up right there. Now, I have not actually explored the track, so I do want to kind of keep my eye on this train and explore the track up there. But I need to also run number 3, who is now at this waypoint. Yeah, we got to pull this forward a little bit more. So we're actually going to just push him right to the end of the train here. So we're going to go like this, and go like this, and then go like this, and turn off the handbrake. And now we'll have number 3 here push all the way back in there. So it gives us lots of space. And be for sure in there. We're going to stick with number 3 here for a minute. Perfect. All right, we'll uncouple there. Fly back here. Tell number 3 to hook up to that car. All right. Now we're going to go back to number 1. And our passenger service here. Oh, I did not check the trucks. Well, they're brand new, except for the first one up here. So I'm hoping everything will be okay. It probably would have been faster for these passengers to actually walk to the Ella station in Whittier. They've been waiting a while. That's a big hill. What does that say? Governor's Island. Are we on an island? Interesting. I know that this is a realistic location. It's based on a location in North Carolina. And I can pull up kind of a screenshot of the area if you're not familiar with it. It's loosely based on the area anyway. All right, number 1 is there. We have to continue switching these around. All right, so this one goes way far away down that track, so we're going to put it on this track right here. So we're going to do that and just boop like that. And then Ella Farm will go here. Ella Farm might need to go on the end of this one. And then Bryson Steam, I believe, is right here. Or somewhere. It's close by. Stevenson Lumber is that big shed right there. Blue Ridge, again, is way down there. So, yeah, we're doing it. Piece of cake. Here we are crossing the Bryson Bridge. The bridge to Bryson. Ella is right around the corner here. Okay, I'm going to go back to number 3 really quick. I can tell him what to do. And hook up to there. Go back to number 1. He's coming into Ella Station. hopefully they all unload. I don't know how big the station area is. It won't tell me. So let's see if they actually start to unload. We have 36 passengers waiting. I did tell them. Okay, there we go. We are unloading some there. Not yet out of there. I did click all the buttons. So, all right. Might be able to get them all into one car. Yeah, we should be able to get them all in one car. Perfect. But we have these ones back here that might need to be offloaded. So we'll pull forward a little bit. Give them the opportunity to get off if they need. So we're going to just do this manually. Break off forward. Just move it forward just a little bit here. Okay, 84 passengers to Whittier. All right, so we're going to Whittier. Whittier and Bryson. All right, perfect. It tells me where they want to go. All right, so we are going to go this way. And see if I click that. I say that. And we're going to Whittier, right, like so. And I'm going to go right there. We're going to be blocking this road, but cars will get over it. All right, so let's go back to number 3. All right, Ella Farm Supply. That's going to go on the back of this train. So we need to get it out of the way, which is easier said than done. For the time being, we're just going to put it on the front of this train. We might be able to, yeah, we'll put it on the front of it. We can mess with that later. That'll be a later problem. Tell number 3 to hook up to that car. And I think we can actually go place this one. Let me pull up that. Yeah. We can bring it over here, drop it off. See, number 1 should be getting pretty close. We'll go check on him. It looks like we got a little bit to go. I do know this track fairly well. Pull up the map here. There he is. Yep, just around this bend. And we'll be there. Then we'll have to turn the engine around, or put it on the other side of the train. We'll have to disconnect the caboose, because I want the caboose on the back. So we get the speed bonus. Apparently one of our mods, we have to have a caboose with long trains. Otherwise, we are limited to like 15 miles per hour or something like that. So we need to have a caboose on bigger trains that, and it has to be on the back. It has to be on the back of the train. So, which makes sense. Just adds more realism. All right, number 3 is at the waypoint. And we will uncouple this car. And where was I saying that car was going? Right here. Perfect. Golly, it's about time. So now the passengers are unloading and loading. I mean, we got waiting. We got 48 passengers waiting. What was that? Something about a waybill? 6 active freight waybills in the area. Oh, yeah. They are unloading. That's great. And they are unloading. Perfect. So I guess while they are unloading and loading, we can probably uncouple. I don't know if that just destroyed them getting on and off. I might need to be hooked up to it here. Nope, they're still going. All right. So we'll pull up our roster here again. We will select number 1. Oh, we need to uncouple that. I just kind of screwed that up a little bit because the caboose needs to be on the very back. So I'm going to have to pull, I'm going to have to use all 3 tracks here. That's okay. We'll wait for everybody to get on and move around and stuff. And then we will utilize all 3 tracks here to shuffle around this train and then head back. So number 3 is at the waypoint. Uncouple. There we go. And come back over to here. 3 passengers are waiting. They can get on board. Oh, I probably have to tell where we're going here. Oops. Keep on wanting to right click it. There we go. Now we got nobody waiting. Everybody's on board. So I'm going to actually go manual mode here. Break off forward. I'm going to pull forward just a little bit. And then I'm going to bang it in reverse. Just gave everybody a really bad headache. All right. A little bit of whiplash. All right. So the reason I did that is because I needed to separate the caboose. But I accidentally clicked there. Now I'm going to put the passenger train down this track. So for this, I'm going to go manual or automatic engineer. And I'm going to have him go down this track here. So he's going to go down and then back up. And then we'll go take the engine and go down this one, hook up to this end of the train, which we're not going to get our bonus because our observation deck will be on the front of the train. So we might need to figure that out later. We're not going to get the bonus for heading back. But we could switch around these cars and put that one on the back again. But we'd have to find more track or do a little bit more magic and a little bit more than I'm wanting to do right now. So it's okay. We can skip the bonus for now. All right, back to number 3 here. Let's go. Okay, we want this one to go. Equipment, operations. There we go. It's going to go down this track. That's on the wrong side. All right, so I was thinking about just taking the whole train, but it's fine. We'll keep doing what we're doing. We're going to break it right there. We're going to go right there with it. Because these two are kind of on the same path over there. Or oh, actually, stop. I want this one to come too. We'll hook it on. Yeah, I got a plan. I got a plan in my brain. We're gonna shuffle around some cars here, put everything kind of together. All right, number 1 is at the waypoint. Okay, so we're gonna break it right there. Tell number 1 to hook up to this end. Oh. Great. I thought I separated those two, but apparently not. That's all right. This will actually be a little bit faster for us. I'm going to hook up to this spot next. So I'll just turn those brakes off before I forget. Well, I've changed my mind. We are going to put this observation car on the back of the train. We're going to disconnect it, push it down this track, hook up to it, hook up to this car, come back, hook up the observation to this one, and then put the end of it on this car. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. It's not as complicated as I thought it was going to be. So that's pretty good right there. All right. And then we'll hook up to this spot here. Doing the passenger car shuffle. It just sucks that there's not a turntable or something that can turn the locomotive around. You have to pull it in reverse. Well, let's think about this for a second here. This car here is going over here. And then we have to take the rest of them down this big long track. So if we just take them all right now, except for these three, we can just, yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to have number 3 here. I'm going to go manual mode and go forward. Okay, we're still hooked up. Perfect. I'm going to go that way, and I'll have it hook up to that one. And put it on the end. That way we can go cross the river and stay over there. All right, number 1 has been at the waypoint for a little bit. Okay. Now I can hook up to the caboose. Well, you would not want to be a train passenger with the gambling railroad in North Carolina during this time frame, because you might as well walk, man. It's perfect. All right. So now number 3. We're going to go down this track right here. We'll have to shuffle these cars around at Stevenson's lumber mill, but it'll be all right. Then I'm not sure what to do with these ones exactly. We might have to either wait for Bingo to come back, or we can just take Ace number 3 and go deliver these. Depends kind of on where number 1 is going to be at. Let's have to go all the way down here to go back and hook up to the caboose. All right. Passenger train is reconfigured with the observation car on the back and the caboose on the back. Although the engine is pulling in reverse, we are on our way to Ella Station. Number 3 is at its waypoint. We can disconnect it. And then we can tell it to go to Stevenson's Mill, which is down here. I'm going to have these... Oh, we have to take that back to the interchange. Look at that. All right. We're going to come down this line first. I might actually... We're going to have to go down further. That way we have space to make this turn. So we'll have to bring that back to the interchange. Log train, still got a bunch of logs on it. Let's see, anything else done? Oh, yep. We have one more car ready to go. We got to come down here anyway, so we'll bring it back with us. It's a long day. I'm going to fly the track and just check, make sure nothing else needs to go right now. Might have to do this again. Shouldn't be anything until Ella Station. All right, looks like we're good. Get up to Bryson. Let's just hit the map, because I believe we can't even get to here. Let's actually check the spot out. Well, maybe we can get to there. Well, it looks like we can. I don't know why we couldn't. I don't know what's up here. Lots of track, lots of switchbacks. Is this a a logging operation. I think it's a logging operation. Cool. All right. So we should have some cars in this area. Bryson. That might be ready to go. Not sure what's there. Oh, okay, that's just a turn. A Y. And it looks like, oh, number 1 is at the waypoint. I'm not sure if we're close enough. They're unloading or not. They are. All right, we got some passengers. I'll make sure that there's no more for Ella Station here. All right. None are waiting. So let's get on to Bryson. I'm going to go to the right. The right engine. And we'll go like that. All right. We'll break number 3's train right there. We'll drop these off down. We're going to put them down this one here. So let's do that. All right, so the really quick rundown of what's going on now, just to bring you up to speed in case you're not sure. We have number 1 running a passenger train doing 34 miles an hour between Ella and Bryson at the moment. There. He's traveling in reverse, but he's pulling a large passenger train. His next stop is Bryson. We have number 3, which is Ace. Number 3 is right here with me. And we are backing into Stevenson's lumber mill to drop off these 2 cars. There is dimensional lumber on board, but you just can't see it. It's invisible. It's that special invisible lumber that they're harvesting in the mountains of North Carolina. And then we're going to be hooking up to this this empty car here to take it back to our interchange. We have these Blue Ridge steel cars lined up and waiting. So we're going to disconnect this car right here. We're going to tell the engine to hook up to this one. And then we'll hook up to these ones right here and take them down to Blue Ridge. Number 2 is currently hooked up to the log train down here at the sawmill, patiently waiting for these to be offloaded. We have a car here that needs to go all the way back to Epps Springs. So we can do that as well. When we have, let's see, we'll go back to number 3 here. We have these cars here that need to go that direction. So the Whittier sawmill specifically. So once we're done farting around over here with these cars, we'll be taking that small train to Ella and to Whittier. We might have this engine do it, number 1, but I'm thinking number 3 is going to be better, Ace, than number 1. Number 1's name is Bingo. We have Ace, and we have Blackjack is number 2. And we'll push this 3-car train down to not Epps Springs, the Blue Ridge Steel, which is way down here. And then we're going to check all these cars, make sure that they are all still good to go. We got a bunch of them in here. Looks like it. We just delivered majority of these. All right. That is the plan. And I'm trying to make it happen. I just told number 3 right where to put that car, which is right there. That's the car that's on the very end of his train. That one. I just realized, I was thinking about this passenger train, which is right over here. Do I have passengers that I picked up at Ella wanting to go to Whittier? And now we're going to Bryson. I bet you I do. Yes. They're going to have a long time sitting on the car in the wrong city. But that's all right. Ka-ching. All right. I'll disconnect that one. We're going to figure out where this one needs to go, which is that line right there. All right, so we're going to tell it to put it right there, which is convenient. It's right next door. All right, number 1 is at the station. Whoa. Offloading passengers. And yeah, I'm going to turn around the train again, and we're going to get ready to head back. I feel bad about those passengers, so we're going to disconnect from here. We have lots of track here to make this happen. So once everybody is done moving around, we're going to go to Ella and Whittier. I'm just going to redo the entire thing. This time we won't pick up passengers for the wrong town. Going the wrong direction anyway. All right, we'll see how many more we got waiting here. If I can find the... Come on. There we go. 17 passengers still waiting. Number 3 just arrived at its waypoint, so we're going to unhook right there. I think I unhooked that. There we go. And we're going to bring number 3 all the way back to this little yard here. Like so. All right, we have no passengers waiting. So I'm going to put the observation car down this track right here. The observation car being this car, not that car. Should be good on coal and water for this trip again. We're not actually using that much, so... As a matter of fact, I think we can probably get away with stopping right here. Well, all right, I'm going to go manual mode. Need to clear that switch. Actually, need to be going this way. So pushing forward. Once again, being a passenger on this railroad, it can be a bit confusing at times as to what exactly it is you've signed up for. All right, we'll switch that switch, break off, reverse and reverse. And we're just going to clear this switch here. I'm probably making this way harder than it needs to be right now. All right. Now I'll run the engine around this way and have them hook up to that side. Leaving that car there was a mistake. Wow. It's going a very long way. It's all right. Let's check on number 3. See where he's at. All right. Coming across the bridge. You know what? We're going to run this all the way down to Epps Springs. Because why not? Wow. I was just looking at our finances here. It's not pretty. We have $37,000 in debt. I guess we can get more money. Our interest payment is going to destroy us. So we are making money, just not nearly enough. So it's good that we're taking more passengers. Hopefully they can pay the bills a little bit, help pay the bills. We're going to have a hard time paying our interest payment, I think. So I don't think we need to buy anything currently. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, these coaches are expensive. But we are making money. We shouldn't need to spend any money, and we do currently have enough for our first interest payment pretty soon. So we're not going to spend any more money. We're not going to take any more money out. We're just going to keep making money as much as we can here. All right, number 1 is there. We're going to hook it up to this one here. Now he's got to go all the way down there and then all the way down this track because I messed up. We should have put this one down this track a little bit further. And then he could have just backed in and then pulled forward down this track to pick up the caboose. But, oh well. It's going to add a little bit of extra time. That's all. Just time. Let's go check on number 3, see where number 3 is at. Number 3 is bringing this one to the interchange. I'm not even sure where my character is. I think he's in this one. Nope. I have no idea. Let's find out. He is standing on the side of the track. Oh, that's right. We're at Whittier Station here. Cool. How are we looking on things here? Oh, we got lots. We're good. The condition of the tender, because I apparently derailed it after smacking a car real hard, not paying attention. It's pretty bad. The engine itself is pretty good, but we are going to need to get the tender into the repair yard before we call it a night. Hopefully we have the tools. I don't think we do. I don't think the tools come in yet. I'm not even sure where those go. I think it's going to be along this track here, perhaps. And they're not here. This is the repair facility, I believe. But we don't really have a roundhouse here like we do at Bryson. So I told him to put this one down right here. Should switch colors anytime. There it goes. And we will tell number 3 then to go get those other couple of cars that are way down here. These cars, we have to kind of mix them up a little bit, switch them up a little bit before we're taking off. We'll put the sawmill in the front of the train. So we'll just kind of shuffle them right here, and then we'll take off with number 3, Ace, down to Whittier. All right, number 1 looks like he's coming in. Hooking up to the observation car. See if there's anybody else waiting. Wow, we have 97 passengers waiting. All right, well, we're going to hook up to the caboose, back down, and pick up these passengers. We should have a bunch of people on board already. Oh, we got a handbrake on. There we go. Taking manual control of engine 1. I'm going to back up to the depot here again because we have 110 passengers now waiting. Word has gotten out that the passenger service, as bad as it is, at least it's something, and people want to move. So we will accommodate. That should be good. All right. Everybody should be good here. Let me just double check all these. Perfect. All right. So passengers should be getting on and filling up our train. I don't think we're going to have enough space for them all. Yeah. Unfortunately, we got to leave some people here. First come, first serve, I guess. All right. There we have it. Let's get on the road. We're going to just do this. We're going to Ella Station first. So we are going to go just like that. And number 3, we'll shuffle these cars around a little bit. We're going to break this train right here and have them just put down this track right here. All right. I'm actually going to drive this one in manual mode. And we are going to, let's see here. Our first stop should be the Ella Farm Supply. So let's do it. I'm going to do it all from the cockpit as much as I can here. I'm going to keep this open down here just so I can see the status of this other train, the passenger train. And I'm going to try and use all manual controls here. So the brakes are all off. Oh, I have to actually put it in manual mode. Reverser all the way forward. We're going to toot toot. Open up throttle. Oh, I forgot steam cocks. Where are they? Oh, well. Oh, we need to check the oil in all these trucks, too. Oh, well. If it becomes a problem, it becomes a problem. Oh, shoot. Shut it down, shut it down, shut it down, shut it down. We need to check our map here. Because running manual now, we have to set our own switches. So that's good. I mean, honestly, we should be good. Just following the other train. We want to switch this one right here. Come on. Switch. Thank you. That's going to bring us by the station. And we should be good at that point because we're going to be following this other train. All right. Close. Thank you. Come on, throttle. What? Okay, there we go. I have to pull it to the right in order to get it to work here. Kind of strange. Now it's working. Uh-oh. Well, there's cars in the way. All right, hang on a second here. Let me go to this view. I should have switched right here. So we're going to do this. We're going to do the easy way here. I need to check on another train. We're going to go like that. I see he's slowing down. Yeah, we're coming into Ella Station. All right, our next one, we're going to Bryson. Might as well turn them all into Bryson. We will be going back there. How many we got waiting? 41 passengers waiting. A lot of passengers. We might need to get another car. But I guess it's good to have passengers waiting than just running a train without, ticket fares. So everybody's either going to Whittier or Bryson at this point. Wow, even more passengers waiting. That was crazy to see that jump. All right, we should have full train. We do. All right, let's go to this location. Whittier. I can drive this train. All right. So we are going to train brake off. Let's put it back in manual mode. Independent brake off. Reverser all the way forward. We're going to toot the horn and open up the throttle. Still didn't find those steam cocks. Yard limit. We need to apply some brake. Get it down to about 20. I think that's yard limit is 20. All right, it looks like number one is reaching its destination, so I'm going to cut the throttle on this one and just let it coast. We're going to go take a look at it real quick. All right. I don't think that's going to be in far enough. We'll see. We might be able to pull it forward more, but I don't know. We'll see here. Whittier, Bryson, Whittier, Bryson, Whittier. Everybody in this passenger car is... Oh, okay, they are getting off. All right, good. All right, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to disconnect it right here. We'll take the entire train, back it down this one, run around, and then hook up to this one here. We have to shuffle this one, put it on the other side of the train. Okay, while that's happening, let's hop back into number 3 here. Get up some speed now that we're out of the yard. We do have a speed restriction way up here, but I think we can get it up to about 30 now, 35. Kind of coast. That'll be good. All right. Let's go into here. Probably asking for trouble. Okay. Bryson, Bryson, and Bryson. Everybody on board is going to Bryson. We have anybody else waiting? We have 7 passengers waiting. We have space. They must be going somewhere else. Well, that means that they can get on board the train, because we are going to Whittier, or Ella, rather. 0 passengers waiting. All right, perfect. We will put the train down this track. Let's check on this one here. Got kind of a steep hill to climb. Oh, I missed that signal. Oops. It's Governor's Island, yeah. So we are coming up to that speed restriction pretty soon, and probably going to be cresting this hill. We'll keep it down. All right, number one has arrived. Shoot. Okay. I need number one to back down this way a ways. Yeah, we're coming up on that speed restriction right now. So we'll just kind of cruise along like this. Number one is at the... Alright, we'll do that. Well, this is kind of a downhill. I'm actually going to bring it to a stop. I shouldn't, but I don't want to pick up too much speed on downhill with a speed restriction, so we're going to apply a little bit of train brake here. And we're going to slowly bring it to a stop. Just put a good set on. Let's bring it to a stop gradually. While I tinker with this train here. Alright, so we can brake it here. Couple up there. Alright, now we can come back to this train. We can take the brakes off. Oop, that's not the brakes. Take the brakes off. Start pulling out that throttle. Keyboard shortcut K for the steam cocks, I know that. I just don't know where the lever is inside of here. Let's push it and see what moves. I'm not seeing anything move. Up here? Where are the lights? Open the hatch. Alright. Just as I get going up, it looks like number one is at the waypoint. Now we're going to get around this speed restriction here. We're almost to Ella Station anyway. Sweet. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into third person with this train, and I'm going to turn on the automatic engineer. Well, I need to figure out what car is what here. I'll just have them put it in there for me. Operations, I want this one first. So I will tell it to go there. Like so. Alright. And he is like, he slammed on the brakes for a second. Okay. We do have more space if more people are waiting. Currently, we don't. All right, back to Ace here. We'll drop this car off down this track right here. We'll drop this car off down this track right here. And then we'll continue on to the sawmill with this one here. I believe we are bringing back a car for the interchange. It's been a minute since we've checked on number 2. Let's go check on number 2. Oh, yeah. Logs are leaving. Let's turn on the labels here, see if there's anything else yet. Okay, none yet, which is good. That is a good thing. I could have saved me a little bit of time. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take number 2 here, Blackjack. We're going to disconnect that. And have number 2 hook up to this one. And pull it out for me. Maybe pull it down to Whittier. That way I don't have to come all the way down here with number 3. All right, number 3 is arrived at the waypoint. We will drop this car. And so we got a problem here. We have number 1 with the passenger service can be coming down this way next. We have number 3 that's got to get past them. We don't have enough track to do that. So let's head up to number 1 really quick here. We might. Anybody waiting? No passengers waiting still. All right. So this is a pretty good, if we get on the road right now with number 3, we'll probably be able to take that sighting. So let's just do that. Actually, let's just see what happens. Let's see how good these engineers are. I'm going to check this. We are going to go here, go here. Well, we're going to bring it over to Whittier anyway. Let's create a little bit of our own interchange right here between 2 and 3. And 1 was going to come pick up this caboose. Should be coming around that bend momentarily. Come hook up. Do we have any more passengers waiting here? 4 passengers waiting. So we'll pick up them and we'll leave with the passenger car first. This will also give number 3 time to get here and take this sighting. And give us a little bit extra money. Okay, maybe I got to back up a little more. Oh, there it goes. Perfect. All right. Let's see where number 3 is at. Almost there. All right, so we will tell number 1 then. He can scooch up to this point right here. Looks like number 2 is coming in. Perfect. Looks like number one is just about at that spot. We're still waiting. Yeah. We're still waiting for number three to come around the bend. Should be any time down there. Oh, look. It's working now. Introverts. They connect everyone, but stay silent. Oh, telegraph poles are the ultimate introverts. All right, here comes number three. Now, hopefully this track actually switches. They don't fight for it. I'm going to let them do it. We're going to see if they can do it. He should take this switch. And he's not going to. Are you going to come to a stop? You're going to hook up to him, aren't you? I knew it. Now, stop. Stop what you are doing right now. You guys cannot be trusted. All right. Number three. We're going to slam you in reverse. All right. All right, we'll put this car on number three now. Down this line. Hook it up to that train going back to the interchange there. All right. Take a look at number two. There goes number three back to the interchange with that car. This one, we need to figure out really quick. It's going to the sawmill. So it is a back in, right? So if we were to drive it forward, yeah, we could back it in. Perfect. We'll go in like this. We will hook up to it. I think we're almost done for the day. I can't believe it. It's been a long day. I have been recording now for about 2 hours and 40 minutes. Just switching around these cars and delivering them and doing passenger services, and it is taking a while. It's taking a long while. All right, we're gonna put them down this one. All right, we are at the waypoint here. Now, here, we cannot go back to Whittier. We're only going to Bryson. Going to Bryson, going to Bryson, going to Bryson. We're offloading. We have anybody waiting? We have 12 passengers waiting. But I don't know if they are where they're going. So we'll just wait and see after we're done unloading. Okay, Bryson. I guess that's it. So we're going to go to Bryson. Probably should put that down a little bit further. Maybe about there. Cool. Number 2 is on his way to the sawmill. And number 3 is pushing this car back to the interchange. I probably should have put the engine on the other side, but then we'd have to flip it back around when we got back to the interchange or did a big run around. So I'll just push it like this. It's low enough, and it's only one car. We're good. We're fine. He is going really slow, but I think that's because we don't have a caboose. I think that's the speed restriction on that. So it is what it is. Just take a little bit extra time, that's all. Here we got number 2 coming in with this car. He's going to go place it over there. And then I'm probably just going to go put him in his little house over here. We can run the log train tomorrow. It's starting to get a little bit late. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Game time. So we'll do that. And number 2 is slowing. Oh, number 3 is the one I was thinking of. Hitting that speed restriction, but we're going way slow. Number 1 is our passenger service. Coming in the Bryson momentarily. All right, number 2. Then we're going to... Oh, he's good on water and coal. He hasn't really done anything. So we're just going to put him away. Put him over here in his little house. What is a telegraph pole's favorite exercise? Circuit training. Boy, I think the telegraph pole has a bright future. It's always connected. I love the dad jokes. Why did the telegraph pole go to school? To improve its connections. That's pretty great. All right. I'm going to try and teleport into that locomotive. That did not happen. Ah, run! Get on board. Oh, right on. All right, get on board. Get on board. Nope. Step up. There we go. Whew. Almost fell off. You know what? Here's a good spot. Okay, you can get off now. Come on, there you go. Right on. And I'm not going to tell them that we're going anywhere because we're going to pull this train back to the interchange just to get it out of the way. Well, I could probably put it down in just one of these sidings here in this yard. I don't have to bring it all the way back to the interchange. Come to think of it. All right. Curious as to number 2. Is that a waypoint? Or not number 2. Number 3. Just how far behind he is. It's coming along. He's at milepost 62. Oh, we will be out of his way off the main line with number 1 here real soon. 0:15 still on that one, 0 on that one. All right, get off. Hurry up. It's taking so long. It's like getting off an airplane. Everybody seems to lollygag, and you're the only one on the airplane that's in a hurry to catch your connecting flight. All right. So we will bring up this one. We'll put this whole train right here. We'll, of course, take the engine back to the shed, back there at our interchange. Or maybe we can park them here in the roundhouse. But we'll need them down at the interchange anyway, so we'll bring them down to the interchange. We did make some money. That was a good payday. This one here was a good payday. That Whittier Depot drop off. Yeah, passenger service does pay the bills, it seems like. You know, before I head to the interchange with this engine, I'm thinking, first off, we're going to set a brake, disconnect it there. Since we don't have much coal at the interchange, we're going to get coal here, because there should be some coal in this tower. Yeah, 37 tons. So let's get some coal here. We'll top up on water, and then we can go to the interchange and go park. That'll save us some coal at the interchange. Let's check where number 3 is at. It's up the track a ways. Here comes number 2, or 3 rather. All right. Now let's go down to the interchange. Figure out exactly where we're gonna be putting. Let's see. He's gonna be backing down the track, so yeah, let's just put him right here. We don't have to switch anything around. Just do that. Oh no! I just saw this. That car's got to go back. So, well, we'll have number 1 do it. It's empty. I want to make sure that we stay on top of these. Otherwise, it might become a problem later. Like that one there too. Okay. Let's go over here. Looks like we're not quite done with the day yet. Okay, good. So we've got a couple cars here that we need to take back with us. Not quite done yet. Yeah, we're in there. Boom. Cool. All right. So I will switch. Ooh, that's not cool. I will turn this around. No, I don't. I want to get on the turntable. So I will tell him to go right here. Let me know in the comments below if you know of a good way of turning one of these turntables without being in the little station house with my little guy working that lever. That's really hard to see because now the way he's getting on it, I want the engine facing. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Does it matter? I don't think it does. We'll just spin it around. I'm gonna say because I can't see that very well from here. I can't see this side of the turntable. Maybe I can. I don't know. Let's find out. First, I need to go to manual mode. Take the brakes off. Give it just a little bit more throttle to get onto the turntable. I think I want the locomotives facing the same direction. All right, we'll come to a stop right there. Yeah, see, I can't really see. Well, I guess I can if I zoom way in. All right, so we want to go then this way. Probably, we line it up with this track. It might be lined up with the other one. Oh, right there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, now let's look. Zoomed way in. Yep. All right, cool. So then we're going to remote control this bad boy. And there we go. Bring it to a stop. Turn off all the lights. Make sure the rear lights are off. No, really. There we go. Make sure that didn't turn on the front one. Okay, that one is good. That one is still on. I wanted that button. That one is off. That one is off. And there we go. Well, I think that's going to do it for this day. It's almost 2:40. We pretty much got everything done that we were set out to do today. This actually took me about 3 hours and 21 minutes total record time. So not a short day at all. I thought it was going to be really short. Run a couple of passenger trains and move a couple of cars around. Ended up taking a lot longer than I thought. If you enjoyed this content, please remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and please leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. The comments really do go a long way for the algorithm to promote my videos. So if you'd like to see more of these videos, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, and please leave a comment below, even if it's just to say hi. I really do appreciate it. And with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.